again, he makes a parable of the two races as being sheep and goats. That's right. The goats to the left, which means to the wrong side, or evil side.
The world gon' rot, cause everybody trying to be the GOAT. Want to be greatest of all time, no more growth, cause everybody stop at the GOAT. Like they're the greatest of all time, gain this world for their soul, just to be the GOAT. I want to be greatest of all time, but y'all don't know how you look to God as a GOAT. When you say greatest of all time, so this world gon' rot, cause everybody trying to be the GOAT. Want to be greatest of all time, no more growth, cause everybody stop at the GOAT. Like they're the greatest of all time, gain this world for their soul, just to be the GOAT. I want to be greatest of all time, but y'all don't know how you look to God as a GOAT. When you say greatest of all time, will we work so hard? Are we all trying to be the GOAT? Want to be greatest of all time, or do we want credit, acknowledge and respect for our efforts, motivation that we do our best for? How'd I get inflated to the greatest and claiming that we'll never be a greater? Like no other generation get this face to be the face. We don't want to appreciate you, but the praise and all the crazy be the one with the amazing. In Genesis 27, it was craved, it was used, see the ghost of delicacy, it was trade, it was food. To Genesis 38, you see it labeled the youth that was strong, the leaders that we had made to produce. Now relate that to all these entertainers, it's groomed to make money, and what it is they make to consume what we take in for our entertainment. Artists we worship and keep the name big on a daily basis. Leviticus chapter 9 is an offer for sin. They call it the scapegoat cause it run off with your sins to the wilderness. And some of them are slaughtered, that's meant to be a sacrifice for all that you did. Now imagine all these different artists that spend all this time to glorify all the darkness they in, being raised up in a dirty nation, pointing their fingers and blame us and murder justification. But y'all still trying to be the GOAT. Want to be greatest of all time, no more growth, cause everybody stop at the GOAT. Like they're the greatest of all time, gain this world for their soul, just to be the GOAT. I want to be greatest of all time, but y'all don't know how you look to God as a GOAT. When you say greatest of all time, see this world gon' rot, cause everybody trying to be the GOAT. Want to be greatest of all time, no more growth, cause everybody stop at the GOAT. Like they're the greatest of all time, gain this world for their soul, just to be the GOAT. I want to be greatest of all time, but y'all don't know how you look to God as a GOAT. When you say greatest of all time, so you all on top, one more time for the GOAT. Think it the greatest of all time, it's all about y'all. Everything you got was alone, giving your praises to no God. Your profile hot, everybody follows you know. Who did they rate as the most high? You gotta watch out, you go against God for the throne, which is the most heinous of all crimes. See the Lord, the King of Kings of Revelation chapter 19. It was written on the side, then Surah 16. You never support the corner, similitude to Allah, no position as a side. Now look at all the provider we push and all of the means to follow to copy you to get what you got, not knowing it's a God-given talent, doing the opposite what he say and worship what he denounced. Leviticus 17 is a devil and idol. Ezekiel 34 also presses the rival, not the 25 to the left when deciphering the good and bad people in the judgment. Look at what we all attracted to, it's instructive. We want to be the rich man, Lazarus or something. We'd rather be grimy to stick our hands out of comfort, becoming the same as a slave master, disgusted. And that's why this world gon' rot, cause everybody trying to be the GOAT. Want to be greatest of all time, no more growth, cause everybody stop at the GOAT. Like they're the greatest of all time, gain this world for their soul, just to be the GOAT. I want to be greatest of all time, but y'all don't know how you look at God as a GOAT. When you say greatest of all time, see this world gon' rot, cause everybody trying to be the GOAT. Want to be greatest of all time, no more growth, cause everybody stop at the GOAT. Like they're the greatest of all time, gain this world for their soul, just to be the GOAT. I want to be greatest of all time, but y'all don't know how you look to God as a GOAT. When you say greatest of all time, so you walk on drop, cause everybody thought you would've go. Weren't you the greatest of all time? Your spot's not locked, as soon as they don't like you, you go. You feeling the space, it's not solid. When you don't stand with the savior, you fall through expectation. Giving about the craze of a fan base, giving fake power. I just worship that they can make it break, cause you ain't about it. In a world full of religious atheists worship paganism, by the modern persuasion of who get paid the biggest. A goose laying golden eggs, agree to the people fat and goals for the mass slaughter. Either be flesh through labor and demand large, or giving them fast food digested with tap water, exploiting their time and the money that they have squandered. Defeating their insatiable ego that a mass monster. The message taught, study the nature of a goat, and it's simple me that you never can trust it, that's why he segregates. It's much like the natures of the world who wanna compete with God or the beast up in Revelations. Letting go their reverence for the God, influencing y'all to think it's okay, said they exploration. See the ghost, not the devil to slay. It's a reference, meaning the slang with to show our preference. And that's why this world gon' rot, cause everybody trying to be the GOAT. Wanna be greatest of all time, oh please. Man, I wouldn't even wanna try to grow goatee. Describe
alright, but I can't use
y'all
the GOAT, I don't like the GOAT. And I don't like the GOAT, I can't trust